I'm Kathryn Barnard.
And I'm Gabby Stimits. Welcome back to this week's Rundown.
We've had an eventful week here at Loyola. Style Show is Wednesday and the soccer season has kicked off.
Stay tuned for all of this week's updates. But first, here's Kennedy Carter with the Style Show recap.
The 66th Annual Style Show was this past Wednesday. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Thanks, Kennedy, and great job performing, seniors.
Now here's Paxton Floria with this week's sports update.
The Flyers are back in the playoffs for the 38th time as they will take on St. Louis of Lake Charles Friday night at Mesner Stadium at 7 p.m. Loyola is 6-4 overall and the number 8 seed in the Division II playoffs, and St. Louis is number 9. The Saints are 4-6 overall. This will be Loyola's 7th playoff home game in Mesner Stadium history, but only the second since 2010. Interim coach Dylan Jackson said the Flyers are excited about the chance to be at home on Friday.
We're super excited to be in the playoffs. It's been a long time since we've had a first-round home game. St. Louis is a very good football team. They're kind of old school. They run the power I. It's kind of a change-up for us. We've seen so much spread this year. So defensively, we're going to have to make some adjustments and kind of get used to that. Defensively, they're very sound, very disciplined. They're very similar to us in that they run a 4-3 and, they're a cover 4 team.
Congratulations to Cassidy Johnson and Mackenzie Jones for being named to the Volleyball All-District First Team. Kelsey Perry and Michaela Mazier were named to the second team. Congratulations, girls. Next week will be the state meets for cross country and for swimming. The Flyers will be well represented at cross country and in the meet in Natchitoches. The swimming team has had a great season so far and is looking for a great showing at the state meet in Sulphur.
Next week.
Expectations are pretty high. I know the whole team's been working hard, and we're going to really try our best, and I expect us to pull out pretty high finishes, especially in our relays and individually.
I think the expectations are really high. I think the boys will place really well in their relay and really high in their individual events, and I'm hoping to win at least one state championship.
Thanks, Paxton. I can't believe soccer season is already here.
Me either. Here are the coaches with the preview for this year's season.
We're excited to get another season going for girls soccer. It's been a great first 2 weeks of training. The girls are really working hard, putting in a lot of effort to get ready for the start of the season. We had a very successful first scrimmage the other night. We were able to beat Magnet 6-2. Our senior group, our leadership this year is fantastic. They're really working hard, and they've set lofty goals to get back to the finals this year. So we got some hard competition coming up in our tournament. We're going to play St. Joseph's and Baton Rouge, who are traditional top 5 teams in Division I. So it'll be a good early test for us to really see where we stand. But if we keep playing like we've been training, I fully expect us to be back in the finals this year.
Expectations this year are super high. We have one goal, that's to win a state championship. We are practicing like we're a state championship team. Got a lot of quality from senior class all the way down to the freshman class this year, and we all expect to be there at the end.
Thanks, Simon, and good luck on the season. We know you'll do great.
Girls basketball is right around the corner, and we are so excited. Here's Sage Travinsky with an inside look.
Basketball season is starting up, and you may see a lot more plaid around the halls. I talked to Coach Tanner about what it all means.
Well, I started doing the plaid years ago, and the main thing was I wanted to give a visual reminder of when we have a home game. So I'm going to bring it back this year, so hopefully everyone, when you see the plaid, come out to the gym and support the Flyer basketball teams. It's really simple. If you see plaid pants, that means home game. Now, if I have the pullover on and no pants, that just means it's cold and probably an away game. Now, if you see the pullover and the pants, that would mean home game and it's cold. The only other thing you might see is if I wear the blazer, and if I get to the blazer, that means it's a special game, state championship, hopefully that's the end of the season.
So don't forget, when you see the plaid pants starting next Tuesday, come support the Flyers in the gym. This has been Sage Travinsky reporting.
Thanks, Sage. That's all for this week's rundown.
Have a great day. See you next time.